And especially with Caleb going out, how much do you feel like you got an opportunity here for some big things?
Yeah, I mean, you always hate to have injuries. Those are the worst part of sports, obviously. But we know with him down, we're gonna have people fill in that role that he left. So just having the opportunity, showing in practice, giving off like that extra, because I know I'm gonna have my number called.
Yeah. Does it help that, I mean, not the ever one injury, obviously, but it occurred early, so you guys have the whole, all that prep time to adjust to knowing that he's just not going to be available.
Yeah, obviously it's horrible that it happened in the first place, but it would be better that it happened before we like got into everything, so we can just get set and try to adjust to that. And we know he's gonna be back next year, so just been praying for this season.
How about you? You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. It's just a little tweak. I'll be good by next week.
Okay. You plan on playing?
Yeah.
How has the workouts been going? I mean, coaches at workouts are often intense in the summer, but how has you adjusted to that?
Yeah, they've been pretty intense. And when I got here, I've just been listening to everything that they say. All the coaches have great knowledge and just trying to be a sponge and just absorb all that knowledge. And I know I'm a freshman, so I'm going to make mistakes, but just being able to know how to adjust after that mistake and be able to not make the same mistakes over and over.
Does it help that you've got so many new guys coming in where you can kind of lean on each other and
Yeah.
learn on the fly?
Definitely, with obviously another incoming freshman, Cam Ward, I think some transfers too. There's a lot of new guys, a lot of new pieces, and we have the vets also to help us teach those. Those vets are also stepping into new roles. We've got great leaders on the team that are trying to build up that culture for the new people.
How long have you and Cam known each other? I mean, you're right in that general area, and I'm assuming you played a lot of ball with and against each other.
Yeah, we actually didn't play with each other
Oh,
a lot. We only played against each other during A. I played Team Durant, and I played Nova Night before at the time. So since we were in like third grade, we played against each other all the time.
what's are you guys rooming together right now?
Yeah, we're roommates together.
So what's that like? The Maryland side of the Beltway and the Virginia side of it. Well, how's that come together so far?
It's been calm. It's been calm so far. No arguments about anything. So we're just chilling.
When did you get here, John? How long have you been?
I got here on the 12th
June?
of June. Yeah.
Okay. What's sort of been the biggest adjustment, I guess, so far?
Biggest adjustment, probably just like having a lot of free time. Obviously, like I'm on my own. I'm away from my parents and everything, so I have to like do all the dishes by myself, all that. But just having a lot of free time and just like trying to explore campus a little bit and get to learn new things while I'm here.
Nice transition before classes and all that. It really ramps up.
Yeah,
You guys have any plans for the draft tomorrow? You gonna get together and watch it?
yeah, we are.
What are you guys gonna do?
We're probably just gonna go over some of these games, watch it there, or we might watch other presents, and I'm not sure.
I'm guessing Jeremy probably went to go with his brother.
He did, yeah.
I kind of figured it.
I think he left earlier today.
That's cool. I wonder, who do you pattern your game after?
I don't really have like a person that I watch that influences my game a lot. I think I just try to incorporate a lot of pieces that I see.
If you could put like maybe 2 or 3 traits then that you could identify, I want to do this like this guy, this like this guy, what would they be?
I think just hustle in defense, like Draymond Green. I know obviously Spartan right there, but even before that, even before I was recruited, like he always has like that mentality, just like getting on the floor, being like that rough guy. I always try to incorporate that. Really shooting. I mean, I don't want to say like I am Steph Curry, but like just like trying to shoot like Steph Curry. I think everybody wants to do that. And it's another one. Probably rebounding. I don't know who exactly, but we'll probably Draymond a little bit too. He gets on the glass, he fights for that, and a little bit of Dennis Rodman. I like to watch old games too, like the old Bulls. Kind of like those.
You picked the right state to come to for that.
So anyone who's kind of taking you on his level,
I would say Jeremy Fears, definitely. He's been a great leader for this team, definitely team captain and kind of on the court and off the court, like building up the new guys.
Can you kind of say about, I guess, you're joining a team that just went to the Elite Eight. What for the returning guys? What do you notice from them in terms of demeanor, message, attitude, stuff like that on the team and trying to what happens?
Yeah, they're definitely on a mission, and you can just tell, just like the vibes in the weight room, locker room, everything on the court. They're determined to get back there and get further than last year, and they believe that we have a team that can do that.
How would you compare and contrast your game with Cam's, and what would you like? What do you like about Cam's?
Yeah, I think we're around the same height and same age, obviously, but a little bit of the same build. He's a little bit bigger, but I think his game really not reflects, but what's the word? Helps out my game a little bit, or complements my game a little bit. He's more of like a power finisher, power forward type, and I'm more of like a wing shooter, a little bit more finesse, but he also has a little bit of finesse, so it kind of complements each other on the court and being interchangeable a little bit too.
How much of you guys kind of talked throughout the course of the winter when you guys were both going through your high school runs Because I saw you guys were kind of
Yeah.
pumping each other up through that.
Yeah, we played against each other during high school
Yeah.
too this year, and then we had a few workouts in the or once high school was over in the off season a little bit just to like get to know each other a little bit more because we went to the same camps over the summer last summer and stuff like that, but we weren't committed at the time, so we didn't know that we were going to be roommates. So we were just kind of
That's cool.
getting to know each other a little more.
How are you handling physicality, that adjustment? How's
Yeah.
that going?
I've definitely had my welcome to college moment. Definitely trying to guard Cohen Card, driving to the rim. So I got hit in the mouth a little bit, but I got right back up because there's no time to lay around. So been in the weight room working my butt off and trying to get big and strong because I know Big Ten basketball is not gonna wait for me.
That's something you knew about coming in. I mean, that to play in this kind of climate, that you got to get physical.
Yeah, definitely. I know that my physicality is gonna have to be something that I work on into the off season, and I know that date's gonna creep up on me for the first game. So just getting as big and strong as possible to be able to compete with some of these big guys is definitely key.
What are your impressions of Trey and Divine, I guess?
Yeah, the new guys off the court, they're really great guys to be around. The whole team, just a lot of great young men to be around. But on the court, they work their butts off too. They've come from obviously different places, and they've just been incorporated into that Spark mentality.
Is there anyone connected with you?
No, not like but before when I went on my visits, I got to meet a bunch of them. They were telling me how they definitely made the city.
Who were some?
Draymond, I saw him in the hotel on one of my visits, and he stopped and talked to me for like 20 minutes. And then I met with Max Christie, Miles Bridges, all of them in the locker room.
Did a little Max in your game?
Yeah, I've been told that we have like the same game. I've been compared to him a little bit, especially ever since I got to Michigan State too. They said I kind of play a little bit like him with my shooting and our build and height.
I'll have to kind of see that.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Looking forward to it.
Meeting you.
Yeah.